Who needs an epic intro when you have a video of cats? They say follow and subscribe. Okay, thanks, bye. Hey guys, it's SmileKitten013. We're here with Pets Horsez. The link to buy is below. Just another game review. This is the sequel to Champion Dreams First to Ride, so we'll be going over it. I'll go ahead and show you a little bit of all the aspects so you'll get a good idea of the game. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to go ahead and start with the cross country here. Few things to say about the cross country. This is a little bit different from Champion Dreams First to Ride in the sense that this game really tries to encourage you to go at the same speed. So what that means is if you change speeds in this game, your horse will, the little bar on the left will reset. So it's important to try and maintain the best speed or the most consistent speed. Otherwise, you may not get a perfect jump or you won't get the speed boost afterwards. And with this game, the speed boosts afterwards are pretty important. So definitely try and make them. Besides that, the cross country is pretty simple. It's, get in the green marker, try not to get a refusal. They definitely try to encourage you to go faster in this game rather than slower, which can be a little frustrating if you prefer a slower pace. But overall, it's still not too bad to make the time without too many penalties. And again, the AI in this game isn't the best, so if and when you're in competitions, I wouldn't stress too much. Okay, moving on to the dressage. This game, I'm not pretty happy about the fact that they went to a dance style dressage course. As I've said in many of my other reviews, it's not my preferred. I really loved Champion Dreams First to Ride dressage. I'm sad it didn't carry over into this game. I don't think there was anything wrong with it in my opinion. I enjoyed it. It wasn't too hard. But this dressage is definitely harder than the old one. Trying to manage that is, not the best. So I guess this is easier in the sense that littler kids could play it, but the increased difficulty of the cross country and the show jumping kind of seems unnecessary. I don't think they should have messed with it. I enjoyed it, but it's personal preference, right? Moving on to the show jumping. So the show jumping is pretty much the same as the first one with the Champion Dreams First to Ride. It's not really too hard. Speed is definitely going to be a thing. As with the cross country, the little blue bar, they really encourage you to go the same speed. And if you're going the slowest speed, you're not going to make the time. So you definitely want to try and speed it up a bit. Of course, this means that, you're charging to jumps that you should probably not be attempting to run face first towards. You should slow down. And it does increase your risk of a knockover. But overall, it's still not too difficult, so I wouldn't worry too much. Moving on to the horse care, it's pretty much just like Champion Dreams. With this game, you need to pay attention to the weather a lot more. You can check the weather on the computer in the lounge, as well as I believe in your bedroom. I'm not 100% sure. It might just be your bedroom. You can check the weather for up to 3 to 7 days out, I believe. So definitely check that. You don't want to be washing your horse if it's raining. If you forget to check the weather, here's a friendly little tip. Do the pasture first. If you put the horse in the pasture and it's raining, automatically that's going to be, grounds for not washing your horse. So if you're not the best at checking the weather on the computer, that's another sneaky go around. Just a quick little tip for you there. Hoof picking is exactly the same as Champion Dreams. I didn't experience any glitches in this game like I did the first one. Simple, easy, to the point. Not a problem. The only thing that's slightly more annoying in this game is the cleaning the stall. So I had a lot of fun with this because the game plays in a windowed full screen version. So what happens is if my mouse goes too far to the right and I click, then it minuses my game out. And there wasn't any full screen non-windowed version, so I just got to have fun with my double monitor. Now, if you only have one monitor, that's not a problem, but just be wary of if you do have a 2-monitor setup, that's going to happen. It wasn't too bad to get around. It was a matter of backing up, walking forward, backing up, walking forward, and that sort of worked. It got frustrating to a point, but you only really have to do it twice each week. I think there's only 6 weeks total, so not a big deal. Okay, next we have the library. This is another important one that you're going to want to be making sure you're going to at least 2 to 3 times a week. The full care and full games is going to be in week 2. So it's not in the week 1, but the nice thing about this game is at the beginning of the second week, when you get introduced to the full, what happens is they put you at the library first. So they intuitively know, hey, in the last game we messed up and didn't give you a chance to learn the second set of them. This game fixes that. And they only introduce 1 row instead of 2 in the first week. So kudos to Ubisoft and Lexus Numerique for fixing it in this game. Other than that, you're going to want to make sure you do your dressage figures and learning those, otherwise you won't be able to perform them. Besides that, there's nothing else to really do in the library. Alright, one of the other fun things of this game is going out. So you go on a walk with your horse. Now, the last game there wasn't really a point to doing it, so it made it kind of meh. This one has a lot of fun little zones to explore. There's also figurines hidden in each zone. One is hidden in the shops, and then there is 2 scattered in the world here. So one is in the chapel, which you'll find in the very first mission, and the other, as you can see in this game, it's on a little cart. When you go out of the center, go towards the right. As soon as you see a little cart, get off your horse and you'll be able to pick it up. The other fun thing is you can take photos. Now, if you put the photos, which you'll see in the video later, in the center, you can actually gain popularity for them. So there's 3 photo holders basically in the center. So take 3 pictures and put them in the holders and you'll be all set. You'll make some popularity off of it, and they actually look pretty cool. So, okay, here's the center I'm talking about. As you can see, you could flip through the photos for the photo frames. I only had 2 this time, but they do look pretty cool. The only other thing to do at the center is obviously learning people's backstories. I found, depending on how much you go to the center, it's actually pretty quick. Within the first week, I think I had 2 people's entire backstories done. So there's not going to be a whole lot of point to the center towards the end of it, besides maybe putting photos and checking the... Okay, next you'll see the bedroom. There's not a whole lot to do in here as well. You can change your clothes, see your collection, visit your laptop. I believe you can access this one here as well, so it doesn't really matter where you check. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Okay, next you'll see the shops. So there's a few different shops. One is mainly for like miscellaneous goods. You can buy little clues to where the hidden objects are. You can get little sketches, that kind of fun stuff. There's 3 other stores above that. There's one for clothing for you, just your everyday clothing, one for rider gear, and then one for horse gear. So there are 3 different shops, and that's about it. But hey, at least you can get some fun stuff. You get some popularity with it. You can change your hair color, do all that fun stuff. So the last thing I want to show you, and the most important things, are the full care. It's just like the first game. So you have the little full games, and you have to guess. You need to read the books and make an educated guess on what they're wanting. I really suggest when you read those books, we're in the 21st century now, take a picture with your phone. That way you save it and you have it. You can just read through it again when you need. You don't have to worry about messing around with notes, them getting lost, or you just forgetting. So yeah, definitely take a picture. It lasts longer. Okay, the last little thing here, which you'll get to see me struggle to figure out because I didn't read and I hadn't played it in so long. Let's just say you need to put your mouse in the little pink area. You want to have the full in the line at the top, going the direction and the speed that it says. hold your mouse in the little pink area and use your mouse to hover over the little green dots. Don't hit the red ones, they'll lose morale. If you don't collect any, it's not a big deal. It just raises your horse's morale if you get green ones. But as you can see, I was really struggling with it. So at least now, hopefully you'll know, or you'll read the directions at the beginning. Well, that's pretty much it. I will just briefly say I really enjoy these games. Champion Dreams is always amazing to play. So is this one. So is Pets Horsez 2, which I now have an updated review of as well. So go check that out. Definitely not for the littlest of kids, but I would say upwards of 8, 9, 10 would really enjoy this game. Heck, I still enjoy all my horse games for the most part. So definitely play. The link to buy is again below. Comment, like, subscribe. Go check out our Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff. Thanks, guys, and have a good one.